I grew up watching a lot of Disney movies. Those fairy tales to be exact. I grew up believing in happy ever after. And in Pegasus. And in butterflies. My references were quite long and exceptional. Cinderella's ferreted out every turns and corners, bringing and letting all the town girls try on that glass slipper. Aurora's braved through the wooden forest and awoke her from her curse. Snow White's brought her back from the death. Rapunzel's fought a powerful witch. Need I go on? Then things happened that innocence was audaciously and brazenly stripped away from me, forcing me into maturity. I remember putting my heart in a box, tucked away in a tower with sky-high walls, with barbed wires on top and around, surrounded by force field, and situated in the middle of a far-flung moat, inhabited by crocodiles. Just to be clear, I was not a man-hater. I liked guys, but those fairy tales just set the bar high. I used to believe that if I wait and not rush things in love, I'd end up with my Prince Charming riding on a white stallion. And then boom, he will magically sweep me off my feet. Seriously though, before the big suck happened, I grew up witnessing how my father made a queen out of my mother. He would give her flowers even in ordinary days. He would surprise my mother on bended knee, and profess how much he loved her. He would always give her handwritten letters, bearing his heart naked, because she meant the world to him. Theirs is still my favorite love story. My father made it sure that we experienced how girls should be treated. And despite the pull of pseudo-relationships in the world, I believe that there is someone out there for me, who will make me feel that I am enough and what we have is worth fighting for. Over the course of time, I became somewhat choosy, and my friends thought that I was just hopelessly waiting in vain. But is it safe to say that I did not? Because while I was busy finding myself in this big world, we found each other. While I was learning to be strong against the maelstrom currents of life, my unexpected, calm, slow pacing, gradually growing, but in it to win it kind of love, happened. We knew each other before reaching puberty. You were the lauded jock while I was the invisible girl sitting on the bleachers. You were the popular heartthrob with girls falling head over heels pretty fast with him, while I was the dork, the weird, the misanthropic one. But who would have thought that come 10 years, we'd find each other again in a brand new city we whimsically and in dire pretense of bravery, plunged ourselves into. I like how we're one and the same. And at the same time, a juxtaposition with completely different personalities. You're selfless, while I'm self-centered. I have out-of-this-world tantrums, you have exceptionally long patience. You like sports, I like murder documentaries. You like Adam Sandler and his slapsticks, I like movies with lots of guns and explosions. I like books, and you skip to the movie versions. You're outgoing and extroverted, while I like to keep myself locked inside the house. So basically, you're the epitome of a perfect and outgoing gentleman, while I am the socially awkward. Happy? But despite the polarity, we're one and the same. We never rushed things in love. We started one sunny boring day, and it just slowly developed. From friendship, then to a crazy little thing we call love. Fast forward to 5 years, we're still holding on to one another, while we try to manifest our dreams into reality. I know it was never easy to be in a relationship with me, especially when I have pendulum outbursts every month, where I get sad over things that already happened and never happened. Despite my monthly outbursts, you were always beside me, while I was contriving these wild ideas inside my head. You never questioned any of my plans, but went with the right instead. And maybe I was pushing myself too hard, that you reckoned I don't need any more pushing at all. Otherwise, I might fall and fail too hard. But despite countless failings, you were always at the bottom of the cliff, ready to catch me every time I fall. Then motivate me to run farther and jump higher this time. If you have stories of faith, stories of hope, stories of love, and stories worth sharing, please let us know by commenting down below. Who knows? Your story is someone else's missing piece to conquer the world. Give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. I like how you go to book sales and bookstores with me. And you'd always offer to pay for them. And how you would let me hoard whenever I feel like I'm running out of books. When the fact of the matter is, my shelf is always full of sealed ones. Or those days you consoled me when Pierce Brown killed Rokan Ragnar off his book. Or when Oliver Twist excitedly ran back to the orphanage and found out that his best friend already died. I don't want to talk about me because this video is about celebrating you. But I just can't help it. Because even when we fight every week, you always make me happy. And I wish I could tell everyone how great of a person you are. How your parents and grandparents raised you well. Even when life throws rocks at you, you are always ready to help people in need, strangers and friends alike. And I know one day, when you already reach the summit of your dreams, you will not let your success into your head. Rather, you will help more people. Again, strangers and friends alike. I honestly have no idea what lies ahead of us. We may or we may not end up together. But thank you for fighting for me and fighting with me. I know my moods are mind-boggling, but thank you for always making me feel that I am more than enough. For not allowing me to become a damsel in distress. For not treating me like a princess needing saving from a Prince Charming. You let me be my own superhero. You let me go to my own wars, while you help me wear my armors. You let me slay my own dragons, while you lend me your sword. You allow me to take risks, fail miserably, and still motivate me to go on. You listen to my silent battles, allow me to pour my heart out, then cheer me on to try again, and try harder. You hold my hand to keep me still, and keep me calm, despite the tornadoes that could have sent me to the unknown.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little bit of